I'm Shireen David, and I am from India, from the state of Uttar Pradesh, which is one of the most populous states in the world because it has 199 million people living in that state. Probably is the most populous state of the world. May not be area-wise, but definitely population-wise. We work in the villages in the district of Allahabad, which has a population of about 4 million people. And our focus is the girl, the woman, and the mother. Because I feel that educating a woman, you educate a family. Because a woman's health is the family's wealth. An educated mother goes a long way in helping bring up her children, so it's really a change of a new generation. We started work in 1984 when there was no education in a population of about 25,000 people. The villages we go to or had been going to were infested with crime. There was violence, there were murders, that nobody wanted to enter those villages, but maybe it was God who provided me this opportunity through international needs to be able to enter with just one or two people who stood with me. You know, when you do something which has such a big challenge, leave alone helping, people criticize you, and I was one of them that was being criticized for the very foolish thing that I was doing, leaving a lucrative practice in gynecology and reaching out to people in need but did not know what the future would be. But this is where I really enjoyed. We reach out to the woman, the girl, and the mother at six centers, and we reach out to 22 villages 5 days a week through programs of education where we run schools and we take children right up to high school and sometimes year 12, and a few of them have done university. Children grazing cattle, children just doing household chores, carrying buckets of water, working in the fields, struggling all day with no future, have now become teachers, not only at our center, but in other places. They've gone through teachers' training and are working in big institutions and earning good money. Children who were starving are able to now feed others only because of someone who reached out with their love and support through international needs in Australia. I really want to thank International Needs because many people ask me, how many organizations have I changed? And I say no, it's just with this one organization who stood with me so faithfully and has reached out with not only their finances, but encouragement, love, and care, which is needed along with the finance. We reach out through our health services to women in need. We have an antenatal clinic. We have a postnatal clinic. There are children who come for immunization against the dreaded diseases of diphtheria, whooping cough, tetanus, measles. They come for vaccination. Then there are also children who are having malnutrition. There's a lot of poverty, and because of poverty there's malnutrition. Today the highest rate of tuberculosis in the world is in the women of India, and the key factor is malnutrition and poor health due to poor hygiene. So we concentrate a lot on giving them basic health facilities, address issues of sanitation and hygiene, address issues of water scarcity in places where they have to go to fill buckets and buckets of water. We are also addressing issues of violence in families, domestic violence, because a woman has to face this. But again and again, education has been the key focus to the whole program. Because through education, the health of the girl improves, the health of the mother improves, because it's a mother and child program. And not only a mother and a child, but the mothers and children in the community through the Child Link program, which is so beneficial because we don't only give them fish, we are actually teaching them how to fish. Through our vocational training, they become good seamstresses where they have their small businesses operating from home. We also have a women's microcredit project where in 6 years we've been able to make about approximately 600 women stand up on their feet who were struggling. They're women from all faith and all castes, because India is very concentrated on the caste system. The people from the lower caste are looked down, and more than anything, if they are not educated, they are treated like total outcasts from the whole society. This has improved the attitudes of the society, the community in the villages, who now do not have to look down on their girls. Rather, they are starting to look up because a girl has learnt how to exercise her rights. We address problems of child rights, women's rights, and we have stories where children have refused to marry just because they didn't think that the man was the right man. And they've stood up and their parents have agreed. These are rare instances, but it has started to happen. And I feel that perseverance is the key to having a program where you can build hope and confidence in a girl, in a woman. Of course, we are just a drop in the ocean, but it's the many drops that have made our ocean. Our vision, our passion, with a team of 17 young and slightly middle-aged staff members, have continued to carry the torch, continued to carry the baton, which we hope will be an asset for the future generations. And I think if many others would join hands with the work I do, we'd be able to reach many more villages. Crime has totally been eliminated because, again, education has been the key factor in reducing this. We want to thank International Needs Australia for all the hard work they've done to help us do the work we are doing today through the Child Link program, which is an ideal program to reach out to the entire community, where we not only help this one girl, but we are helping her family, we are helping the community.